Hello, welcome back to another episode of Tony Climbs. In this episode, not a great session, honestly. Very like 7 out of 10, maybe. Not even 7 out of 10. I'd say like 5 out of 10. It's definitely a bad session. Um, as you can probably see from the title of the video, I did title the video, my worst session of climbing is worse than Magnus's worst session of climbing, because it's just objectively true. You know, started off with a nice, easy red or yellow, and then I moved on to this red one here, which is pretty enjoyable because, it's just nice. Gonna get the feet up the wall a little bit here, get that nice little hook in there, and then, got to do a little bit of leaning back and standing up, and then 1, 2 at the top. And then I moved right next door to this yellow climb here. This yellow climb, super, super simple. A little more involved than most yellow climbs, but still very simple. Really like this undercling part right here. And then I'm tall enough to just kind of 1, 2. Then I moved on to this green one here, which started to definitely push the limits. Not really, but it started actually felt like I was doing something here, getting the muscles working at this point. 1 foot up there, and then nice big stand up, using that jug to pull myself up. And I'm still confused how to do the black climb that kind of goes through this area here. I watched a couple people attempt it. They couldn't do it, but yeah. Now I'm back onto this climb here. I tried this one right when it was first set, and then I reached out there, grabbed that, and I wasn't able to get it then. And I was thinking, okay, well, maybe I can try it again now. Maybe I'm feeling stronger. This was the first indication that I was thinking, okay, well, I don't think I am very strong today, because that felt really hard and not very great. I tried this orange one here. I've never actually tried getting on it before. It was that was a very weak attempt, to be honest. I gave it another little I was like, okay, maybe I can try to do something. And I was like, yeah, no, that's not happening. So instead I just moved on to this green one here, where hook onto that, stand up, grab that one there. And I don't know if I've done this green one before, because this one felt new to me, but maybe it's just been a while since I've done it. But I was able to kind of stand up here, use that side pull, and then kind of get the feet up and over. Nice and easy. I tried this black one again because I was thinking, okay, well, maybe I can do it. First attempt, I kind of psyched myself out, kind of threw myself off the wall there. But then second attempt, I really dug deep, grabbed onto that, and then went up. And I was just feeling slow today, so that was not happening. I did try this orange one. I had this whole grand idea of oh, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do all these climbs that I've been failing at, and then I'll have a great video to be like, look at this, I was able to accomplish all these things. I thought I was feeling strong today, but I was not feeling strong, clearly. So unfortunately, I was kind of not really in the best strength wise, so that kind of threw me off a little bit. I tried this orange one from the middle here. Kind of an interesting thing. I then realized, how do I get my right foot or left foot over to that one there? And I tried, as okay, well, maybe I just need to go out. I was really trying to get my right hand really solid on there, and I was like, okay, my left foot is over there now, and I'm like, oh, how do I do this? I had no idea. I tried to go out for that. That was not the play. Yeah. And then I've done this orange one at least once before. I think only one time. And I was like, oh, I'll do it again, get myself back into a nice rhythm here. And then I can continue on with a strong session, maybe get a couple more finishes that I haven't quite been able to get yet. That's a great plan in theory, but unfortunately, I don't know what was going on here. I really just needed to put my foot up there, but for some reason, I put my left foot in the weirdest position that made it feel like I was going to jump off the wall, basically, when I tried to push up and go for that side pull there. So I kind of psyched myself out on that one. So again, not off to a great start here. Already basically halfway through the session at this point. I tried this black climb here. You can't really see the one starting hold because I didn't get a good picture of it because I didn't really try it that hard, but it was more just like trying to get my foot to trying to heel hook onto that. Yeah, it didn't work out too well. So I was like, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna deal with that. I did try this black one again. And again, like the rest of now, I actually did it slightly different here, where I immediately went up before I got my feet up, and that felt pretty good. So I was feeling hopeful that I was like, oh, I did it differently, and it felt good. And, not doing terribly. I felt like. I was able to get my foot up there. And then when I went for this move here, which I've hit the last 2 times I've gone for it, my feet both cut and I was like, okay, I'm stuck right now. Once again, I was like, okay, well, I've done this orange one before. I kind of did a little piano match right there, get the fingers nice and over. And then I'm holding on by 2 fingers with my right hand, reach out there, cross the feet, shift my weight over. And then from here, you kind of just have to go up with onto these like volumes here. I was able to grab onto that. And then again, I wasn't really trusting my feet. I wasn't trusting my strength. Everything was not being trusted at all right now. And I jumped down. But I was able to make a slight recovery with this purple one here. Able to climb up the wall a little bit. Right hand out. Match onto it. And then go up 1, 2. Do a little foot swap there. And then stand up, grab the top. A very small consolation prize in reality here. But regardless, moved on to the screen one here. I've done it. I did it, I think Friday, I believe, was the last time I did this one. Nice and fun, honestly. I just like this section of the wall. It's overhung, but not like crazy overhung, and they set pretty nice footholds and handholds to do this, especially the easier climbs. So it makes me feel a little bit, more confident and everything. And then I was like, oh, I'll try this purple one here. I was able to, get the purple one. Spoiler alert. But I did have some little gremlins pop up here and there. Like here, got that right foot up, and then I just was like, okay, what do I do with my left foot? Okay, left foot. It's like, where am I going here? And then I was like, okay, maybe I just need to get my right foot up higher. I got my right foot up higher, and then I was able to kind of put my left foot onto that same like flake that my left hand was grabbing, and then I was able to move everything up. But just a little hiccup there, nothing too crazy, but I was like, okay, a little mistake, but I was able to get it. And then I went to this purple one because last time I kind of jumped, but this time I staticked it, where I kind of just pushed off against that starting hold, which I'm now realizing is probably the correct beta there. Go out with it into the volcano hold. And then I enjoy this move here, but again, felt a little like, I was like kind of being a little like timid with all my moves here, getting that right foot up, standing up there, really just like kind of a panicked grab towards the top, even though I wasn't really in danger of slipping. Just mentally was not not the day for me, that's for sure. But I was like, I got to do at least one orange climb. I knew I could do an orange climb. I felt confident enough to do an orange climb. I'm like, I can do this orange climb. So I got on the wall. Started off, I was like, whoa, I don't know if I can do this. I was like kind of really like doubting myself here, but I was like, I'm just going to keep on trying here. I used that hold there, which didn't really feel like a good hold, but I was able to pull myself up and grab onto that one there. Use this undercling here. And then this felt like the hardest move for myself, was just standing up and grabbing onto that, because I felt like my feet were going to cut from underneath me. But regardless, I was able to match the top. I felt good. I was like, okay, I feel like I can end on a win now. So I was like, let me do these, like this purple and green climb here, because it's been a little bit since I've done them. So I matched that one there. Kind of hook around, stand up, do a little side pull undercling thing there. One hand on top, second hand at the top. Nice, smack that right there. And then last but certainly not least was this green climb. Wasn't 100% sure. I didn't remember exactly how to start the climb, but that's okay. And then again, I forgot that hold there. I remember failing on that climb right when I did that, and I was like, oh, I remember failing that one, but I was able to stay on. I was happy with it. Got these little handholds here. I didn't have to do any weird crosses like I did last time. Stood up, was able to grab onto those two, got the feet up, and then 1, 2, and that's it. Tail the tape, nothing too crazy. You know, a bunch of fails on orange and black. Like I said, not my worst climbing session ever, but definitely not a great climbing session for sure. Just felt weak, and then also just didn't trust my feet for some reason. I don't know why, but you know, sometimes that happens. Not too worried about it. It's a small slump, but I'll get over it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Keep on climbing.